The former Super Eagles coach Gernot Rohr was wrongly fired by the Nigerian Football Federation, and this is why. He was appointed in August 2016 and then fired in December 2021 after 5 years of being in charge of the Super Eagles. If you look at his performance, if we are to go with the performance, that coach should not have been sacked. Out of 64 matches that he played, he won 35, drew 16, and then lost 13 games with about 54% winning percentage. And yet, the Nigerian Football Federation fired him and hired somebody that is below him in terms of performance and qualification. You cannot compare Gernot Rohr with Jos Posiro, which they replaced him with. If you look at the record and the team and the previous team that Jos Posiro coached and that of Gernot Rohr, it's a reasonable, a responsible football federation should not fire Gernot Rohr caliber and replace him with somebody like Jos Posiro. If only we are patient with Gernot Rohr, maybe the Super Eagles would have been better or would have an improved version of the Super Eagles. Just after his sack, we are still in the same spot. In fact, his sack has done us more harm than good. And it's high time we begin to ask some necessary questions. Is it that we are not asking the right question? That is why these people are doing whatever they like to do. I remember Amaju Picnic, the former NFF president. He said the coach that he wanted to hire, that is Jos Posiro, was being recommended to him by Jose Mourinho. You can imagine, which means they don't even know what they are doing. A responsible football federation should know the kind of coach they want to hire. And if they want to fire the current coach, they should look for a far better coach, somebody that is above the current coach, not somebody that is below. From our understanding, Jos Posiro was below Gernot Rohr. It's even saying it, even right now, if you look at the ongoing 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier, you can see how Gernot Rohr team is doing. He's currently coaching the Benin Republic, and Benin Republic and the Super Eagles find themselves in the same group. I have seen how we even lost to them away. Gernot Rohr is somebody, when he was coaching the Super Eagles, we hardly lose away. He has not lost any match away. The worst come to us, he will just draw down. When we are playing away, he will just draw. He will record a draw away. And 100% home record. But since when he left, we are on the verge of missing the World Cup back to back. Before his appointment, Super Eagles missed the previous World Cup before he came and qualified the Super Eagles to 2018 World Cup, and he still qualified the Super Eagles to 2019 AFCON, which he was able to win a bronze medal. Somebody with that performance, you expect that you should continue with him, and even if they want to fire him, it shouldn't be somebody that is below his caliber. It's not somebody that is supposed to have a knowledge of football, his qualification. They look at his previous teams that he coached before you employ him. That's if you want to sack him. But our football federation, they don't look at anything. They just do anything that they like without even considering some factors. They just feel like, oh, let us just fire Gernot Rohr. And look at him. Look at what he's doing. Assuming that he's not even in this group that we find ourselves, because left for me, the group that we are in is a disadvantaged group and is advantage to South Africa because most of their games, they play it at home, except the one they play against Benin Republic, and then Nigeria, uh, because Lesotho and Zimbabwe played their home matches away in South Africa. So it's a very good performance that Gernot Rohr is recording with Benin Republic, and this is the same coach that we fire. They even met the Super Eagles and he defeated the Super Eagles, and we saw how improved his team was when they were playing the Super Eagles during the qualifier. This is the coach that was coaching the Super Eagles. You cannot compare the caliber of players that are in Benin Republic and that one that we have right now. This Super Eagles setup is one of the best, is the best in fact, because the current African footballer of the year, and then the former one, that is Victor Osimhen and Lukman, Ademola Lukman, they are in the same team. This is a team that we're supposed to do well. This is a team that we're supposed to, in fact, all the countries, we are supposed to be maybe one of the first country to book, to qualify for the World Cup. But we are struggling. We struggle and then we are on the verge of missing the World Cup. Despite the fact that we parade the best player in the world. We have the players. Super Eagles have the players. They have the players. If a team like Super Eagles with the caliber of player that we have in the Super Eagles is being coached, give that player, let Gernot Rohr use them, we're going to have a different result. We are going to have a different result. Give him that players. You cannot compare the player that are currently playing in the Super Eagles and the one that they play under Gernot Rohr, where he was in charge of Nigerian team. You cannot compare them. Right now, we have the best players, and yet we are missing the World Cup. Why did they sack Gernot Rohr and give us Jos Pesiro? Even when the initial stage of the qualification, we saw the result. He dropped vital points before he was fired. I think it's high time we start to ask some questions. We're supposed to start asking these people the decision they make, because the whole country is boring. The whole country is angry that Nigeria will not qualify for the World Cup for the second consecutive time, which has never happened.